Best finish of the year.
Mm-hmm. And this one was a much better category as far as people's opinions. So, best finish of the year. We have Swerve hanging the Hangman, Roman beating Cody, MJF beating Bryan Danielson, and Jey Uso pinning Roman.
Mm-hmm.
So the winner of this one by 50% is Jey Uso pinning Roman.
Easy answer. Answer.
Full transparency. I did not vote for this one. Not at all. Matt and I had some conversation about that, and I can kind of see his point now, but I still stand by my vote. I actually voted for Roman beating Cody.
You just said you didn't vote.
No, I said I didn't vote. No, I said I didn't vote for Jey Uso pinning Roman.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't vote at all.
No. I voted. I voted. And that came in at 22%. That was actually tied with Swerve hanging the Hangman. And then last was MJF beating Bryan Danielson at 6%, which I thought that one was a little bit flawed. That was a pretty great Iron Man match too. But I guess
and in comparison... And the finish. Mm-hmm. Right? Well, the match, and we'll get to match of the year on Wednesday, so we won't bring up anything about the match itself. Mm-hmm. But the finish, and I think this is also because it happened back in March or whatever it was. If you guys remember, that finish was so spectacular because MJF beat Bryan. Like, it was a lot going into it, and then how they finished it with him cheating and still just being MJF at the end of the day and doing what he needed to do to win, but still showing he could keep up with Bryan throughout the entire match. It was a lot of awesome wrestling storytelling in that finish in that match.
Eshaun, who did you vote for?
Yeah, I actually went with Jey beating Roman. I was really surprised by that. I don't know if I even saw it coming. I think we guessed and we kind of thought that might be a good ending to a match, but I didn't expect it to happen because, Roman had been unbeatable. We hadn't seen anybody beat Roman in 25 years, right? And so we thought that maybe somebody like Solo would take the pin for the team, right? But it actually ended up being Roman. Roman took that pin and he took it clean. So that for me was huge. But the other nominees were definitely very, very interesting. We're going to talk about that Swerve and Hangman match another day, but that was an awesome finish.
The irony there.
Roman beating Cody. That was a horrible finish. We need to have another category called the worstest ever finish of a match. And then that will win.
Best finish.
It was definitely the best main event finish in Mania.
Man, I just remember leaving.
For sure.
Really
on Cloud 9.
Man,
one of the best spots too. After we got back. 50% is right. And when we put this category together, Rhodesia actually put that category together, and she didn't have Jey pinning Roman on there. And I'm like, because we haven't talked about what we voted for or anything before right now, this moment. So I wasn't going to, of course, stooge off that was my vote. But I'm like, you're forgetting one, and the one you're forgetting is the moment of the year. And it was Jey Uso pinning Roman. To E's point, Roman hadn't been pinned, I think, in 3 years or 2 years or whatever it was. And that singular moment, on top of another piece that we're going to talk about here, I think actually next, with Jey and his ascension of where he's at now, is strictly due to that moment. Right? Now, yes, it stooged off. He was going to lose at SummerSlam the next month because I'm like, Roman's not taking back-to-back pins. Mm-hmm. That's not going to happen. But if anybody should have been the first to pin Roman, title or not, Jey Uso was the right call. So that was number one. And if it was like, if I had to vote like a number two, my number two would have been Roman beating Cody, for sure. And that's strictly because of the trajectory that took Cody on for the rest of the year.
Real quick,
which is interesting.
One.
You said what?
I had one, and tell me what y'all thought. I thought it was a good finish. Maybe not like the leading up to the sequence and, oh my God, the win itself. But I really enjoyed that Damian Priest and Bad Bunny match at Backlash. I actually thought that maybe again, not one, this category, but I want to honorably at least mention that because I think Bad Bunny, anytime you bring in somebody new, you get Logan Paul. When you get these celebrities, it's almost like, okay, you got to earn your stripes. But Bad Bunny, from his entrance to fighting a hardcore match against Damian Priest. And again, shout out to Damian Priest for putting him over and having a wonderful match with him too. But I thought that was a really good one too. Maybe that could even fell under a match of the year, but I like that finish.
Definitely good match, good finish.
Yeah, and the match was great. Yeah, just to your point, outside of that top, because that finish doesn't belong in the top 4 that we probably went. But say if we went, 6 or 7 nominees, yeah, I would say so.